explain. And we are live.
What up, people?
Let's get it.
Welcome back to the Fucking Brothers Podcast. I'm Nate Skauskas.
I'm Nathaniel Beauchene.
And I'm about to take a fat dab.
And I'm about to shoot you for it. So, fun fact, we have Nerf guns.
We're just shooting each
You're
other.
a child, you know that? You have no patience because you got to shoot me. You got to take a dab and announce it to everyone. You're just a child.
Dude, yeah, attention's great, bro.
Oh my god.
And you're just a dumb junkie that needs to take a fucking bullet.
That's
Hey, not
right.
on the equipment.
And besides, acting like this is the key to longevity.
That's right.
I
So-
love the pops they're making.
Yeah, the guns are in play, people. And we're gonna try to limit ourselves and only shoot each other for really bad takes.
Yeah.
But that's what we do here.
Speaking of good takes, somebody started Dragon Ball Z this week. Huh?
Yeah, I did, and it's fucking great. I don't know. I've talked so much shit for so many years, but it's so fucking good. It's exactly what I'm looking for. It's so corny, cheesy, weird, but then again, that's what radiation does to you. I've said it before. You can't do something like that without radiation.
You finally weebed out.
Yeah, and I finally weebed. I have a fucking Crunchyroll now.
It's not the weebiest of shows.
No, it's not. I think it's like pretty not weak. Because I always like, for me, anime, there's like kind of two branches of it. And it's like cool fighting anime of some kind. It's just violent and all that. And then there's like romance in high school animes. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because there's like animes for like anything you could be into, I guess.
There's so. Have you ever like seen like images of Bleach?
I think so.
You know how
Stop.
they all look like adults, like well into their like.
They're
should-
like 12 years old.
Yeah, they're fucking high schoolers.
Yeah.
That's just like a running theme in anime that I thought I'd bring up.
Jacked children.
Yeah, it's not right. But the fucking DBZ, in 1985, they did it differently. They really fucking did.
That's right. Eat your vegetables.
That's a big old fact. But yeah, Goku's dead. Gohan's like obviously really powerful.
Spoiler
But
alert.
he's kind of a pussy so far. I'm just like,
Who, Gohan?
yeah.
Yeah.
But like I was telling Nate, I think Goku's been kind of a pussy. Cause we're only 5 episodes in. I don't
Just
know.
wait till the Cell Saga, homie.
Yeah, I'm hyped, dude. I'm hyped. I'm invested. And like it's got so many geeked aspects of it. Like it's hilarious. Like, will Goku get his son back? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
The results will be on next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Goku has just fought an insanely powerful villain, and he is down for the count. Will Goku recover? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
That's right. Who's your favorite character so far?
It's got to be Goku, right?
All right.
I mean, like, I haven't really like met anyone besides Goku like on a deep level. You know, there's Master Broshi, I think.
Nate, have you finished Super?
Yeah.
You did finish Super?
I like it was background TV for the most of it, but I watched all like the important parts.
I feel like when he gets to it, the three of us should watch Super together.
Like all at the same time.
Yeah.
That could be something.
Yeah, absolutely.
We could like do reaction videos to it.
I'm gonna try to get through it pretty quickly because in an ideal world, I cancel Crunchyroll after my 2-week trial is up, and that way I can watch Dragon Ball Z and then just get out before I'm like a weeb.
You got a lot of episodes, partner.
Yeah, you're not gonna
get through it in
2 weeks.
But I'm thinking about it, and like if I like need to like break from DBZ, I might put on Yu-Gi-Oh.
Is that on there? Did you?
I mean, I don't know if it is, but I don't know why it fucking wouldn't be. Type it in and see what my watch options are.
If you need a break from DBZ, you should honestly watch Naruto.
I knew you were gonna say it, and I've been thinking about it. Naruto seems really fucking cool.
So everyone's big complaint with anime is always like it takes forever for them to fucking fight, and like they say 100 words before they even do anything, right?
Mhm.
Like, and they just amp it up so much that it's like, what are they amping it up so much for?
Yeah.
I find that DBZ is a little bit worse than Naruto about that.
They get
Yeah.
right to the fighting in Naruto, or more or less. There's some
Yeah.
build up. Yeah, but I think part of like what makes the DBZ fight so epic is that the build up is insane. They talk the dirtiest of shit to each other. And rightfully so.
They really do.
I was saying, like, you know, like Harry Potter, they got fucking wands, Avatar, you got fucking elements and shit, but literally, like, it's, I don't even know how you measure it, but these people shoot power at each other.
Telekinetics, basically.
Yeah, it's
And
fucking.
it's all they talk about.
Yo, I don't blame
All they want to do is train and fight and eat.
Dude, I fucking love it. I want to get one of those power scanners and use it on regular people.
I can't wait for you to see like images and like shorts of Goku's home life and him like just running from his wife.
There's so many memes of him being a bad father. He's literally dead for one of his kids' births.
Nate, get ready to bleep this out.
Oh no.
He's basically just of the anime world.
No, yeah, I get that. A hero to all, really bad parent. Yeah, absolutely. That's one of those fucking deals, dude. And like I've noticed that, but I don't fault Goku for being a bad dad. How can I be mad? Because like he's like I said, he's kind of a pussy now, but he's gonna get really fucking strong, and I'm excited.
He's saving the world, but he's also like putting it in danger.
Absolutely. That I think, like, you know, I'm getting to a point where Goku's gonna be trading, and trading Goku's gonna be sick. And you know, I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I mean, is he with King Kai yet?
No.
Or not? What's
Kami?
Nate, the guy on the fucking planet? What's his
Kami?
name? Is it Kami? No,
Who are you thinking about? The small planet.
the small planet with
Yeah,
the super
that's
high
King
gravity.
Kai.
It is King Kai. Yeah. So is he with King Kai yet?
No.
He's
I
on
think
his
that's
way
gonna, I
to
think
it.
that's gonna be next episode.
Yeah,
Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Goku's gonna start taking the Snake Way path.
Wait, well,
Yeah. Okay.
once tonight's done, I'm gonna go home and watch episode 6. I'm gonna try to finish season 1 tonight.
Good for you.
I think I have it in me.
I'm gonna try to get to unlock the Avada Kedavra curse tonight.
Does Haley have
That's
the
what
night
I'm
off?
Yep.
Oh, you're not gonna get to play again tonight.
That's too bad for her.
So Nate likes it. Is it everything you've been waiting for?
So far.
I love to hear it.
So far, so good.
Yeah, it's got some really smooth gameplay, and like the atmosphere just feels like Hogwarts. Like you feel like you finally made your character, and you finally get to explore this world.
You finally got that letter in the mail that said you're going to fucking magic school.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the first thing that they give you.
Aside from building my character because it happens before the game starts, I've streamed every second of the gameplay so far. So I set it for a story mode difficulty so that it's just the story. And I also did I have it set to run graphics rather than like the gameplay itself.
Mm-hmm.
So it just looks prettier.
Yeah.
And me and Haley have literally just sat here for the last 12 hours and been sucked in.
And rightfully so.
Yeah, it's pretty addicting. Like you just want to keep going, grinding. Like you get to that room of
Requirement?
requirement, and like the customization in that is just crazy.
What level are you right now?
I think 21.
Holy shit, dude.
I
When
don't
did
have
you
a
start
job.
playing? Yeah, that's fair.
That's a good point. Yeah, I need a good grinder game though to like fucking have just a bunch of shit to do.
Yep.
We got a lot coming out this year though. Starfield's coming out this year finally. Skyrim in space.
Oh yeah, Starfield.
Cool.
Yeah,
We could
yeah,
hope
very
it
cool.
comes out this year.
Yeah, fucking maybe.
I'll still be at Hogwarts.
Yeah, well, you got a box, so you could play Starfield if you wanted
when
to.
this episode's over, I'm going to show you how big the map is.
I've seen how big the map is.
Buddy.
I watched a guy fucking playing
It's
it.
disgusting.
Yeah, it's fucking huge.
Yeah, and the broom is pretty slow.
There,
Right now.
Right now.
Yo, there's a key to that. You know how there's a boost on the broom? Fly low and you get unlimited boost.
Oh yeah, I know that.
You know
it's
that.
just that you got so many obstacles. in
Yeah,
the way.
absolutely. But you get better at it.
Yeah. I saw this one struggling today on his stream.
Listen, I had to get used to it. I don't like how the sticks are inverted.
Yeah,
You what? Yeah, but it's Britain.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
I had some trouble too. I had to invert the controls because that's how I play flying games. Like GTA is default like that. And
Yeah, that's a good point. It takes a while to get used to.
Yeah.
I can't wait though. I can't wait to have a broom and a wand and a fucking magical adventure.
Your very own Hogwarts
I
experience.
suggest making your own wand.
That's the plan. I'm gonna be a Gryffindor because fuck that Ravenclaw bullshit. I'm gonna make my own goddamn fucking wand and I'm gonna be head boy.
Still pissed about it.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I've been on it all week. I'm like, no, I'm fucking not.
How were you going to be head
fucking-
boy as a 5th year? That doesn't make any sense.
Yo, just like
You could only become a prefect as a 5th year.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a prefect and I'm gonna be a head boy. And when I graduate, whatever.
Headmaster.
Imagine if the
headmaster.
story let you continue the next 3 years of school.
I can't. All right. Listen, what if they went this way where, like, yeah, you come as a 5th year, you complete them, and then you go explore the world, like with all your spells?
What are you saying?
Well, I'm not looking for an open world of England.
Well,
I just wanted Hogwarts.
I somewhat. What? Anyway, so I somewhat wish they implemented that bully game factor. You ever play bully?
No.
When I was
No.
5, 6.
Oh, well, they made you. It was like there was a clock for the day, and you had to like meet your classes at a certain time. And it's more like free range in this game, where like you can stay out all night.
Yeah, because
okay,
there's so
yeah.
much to do.
Yo, I see
yeah.
what you mean.
But that I kind of wish like the game was split up into the exploration and then like the school work of it all, because it kind of just feels like less immersive because you're not like really on a schedule, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but you're also getting special classes from all the teachers. So what about
Yeah.
this as a regular school year?
And you're a rebellious wizard in the first place.
You can
because
do
you're-
ancient magic.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying it would be like a little more immersive if they did that.
And it explains why everybody hates Phineas Nigellus, because all his students weren't on time and they were lousy and shitty.
This character is more badass than Harry in the first 10 minutes of this game than in the whole story
yeah, he's got a hell of an opening.
of Harry Potter.
Mm.
Maybe he's the chosen one.
It makes you feel that way.
You know, I like games that make me feel that way. I like games that make me feel like a demigod.
Because you got all this ancient magic bullshit, and
Yeah, dude. You know me. I love side quests. I love ancient magic. I love fucking task games.
but it also just feels like you're getting special treatment all over.
yeah, because you're the chosen one.
Yeah,
You're gonna kill all the dark wizards.
you're the
and-
5th year. You gotta catch up.
Yeah, big facts. You're the fucking 5th year. I'm excited to play. Currently, one of our people that we have, our live audience, is playing the game as we speak.
That's true.
And it looks like it's a lot of fun.
She looks like she's having a good time.
I don't know why she wouldn't be. Shout out Hogwarts. Shout out for this game finally fucking coming out. We've all been asking for it.
Seriously, it's been a while.
It's about fucking time.
It's about goddamn. We've been saying it for years, man. I can remember sitting in a garage with you fucking idiots like 8 years ago, being like, "All right, open world Harry Potter game. Hear me out. Open world Hogwarts. You got Hogsmeade. Make your own wizard.
Yep.
Like here they are.
Here it is.
What do you think they'll do for DLC?
I think they won't. I think it'll never get updated again.
No, I
What?
think they'll add like cosmetic shit. I feel like.
Why do you think it won't get updated?
It just feels like a game that could be like, oh yeah, we're not gonna give anything more to it. This is it. I don't know anything about the studio. I don't fucking know.
That would be really disappointing.
And like, especially the route they're taking with like, you know, PS is gonna get exclusive content and shit. So you might not get anything.
Whatever.
Or he might get it like a lot later.
Yeah.
But
You're gonna have to wait if you want to get that on your PS4 and Xbox One.
I could kind of hope for like a Diagon Alley DLC where you
Yeah,
get
that'd
like a
be
whole new like shop of things and you get to experience that.
Yeah, that
Maybe like something goes down in there.
We'll see what happens.
Go to the ministry.
And like low key, I feel like you could pull off. I know it's not there, and they like haven't really talked about it. And they really wanted it to be a single player experience, and I respect the fuck out of that. But I think like a GTA Online style thing would be cooler in the future. So there's two separate. You know what I'm saying?
Two separate schools?
Yes, like you have your personal journey or whatever, but then you can go online and just do shit with other wizards.
That would be cool, but it would probably be more like a Red Dead Online.
Yeah, I didn't
where
play
you-
too much of Red Dead Online, but it wasn't fun when I did play it.
Yeah.
I got hogtied so many fucking times and sniped.
That's what everyone wanted to do. Well, everyone wanted to rob a train in that online. And they made that so fucking lame.
It wasn't
Like-
worth it. But like when doing it in the story was a lot of fun though.
Yeah.
That's a great game. That's a 10 out of 10 fucking game.
So damn good. I love robbing a train on that game because you can just like jump right on it, fucking kill everyone on board. These cops from miles away hear about it somehow.
I always played it pretty innocent. I didn't really kill people in the train robberies.
Oh, I did a bad guy playthrough
And
recently.
you just killed everybody. And
everyone in my sight.
There's like 13 people in the car. You just kill all of them.
Yeah.
And
Robbed them all, took all their money. I'm pretty rich in that playthrough.
bro, that game, just playing that game made me laugh so hard in so many sequences, dude.
Oh my god. Lenny!
I had that habit of like just fucking going up to strangers and just hog tying them for no fucking reason. And I remember this, and like, you know how all the NPCs are just so detailed and they all talk to you. So this one guy was like, "Hey fella, I've been feeling a little down lately." He's like, "Can you, like spare some sympathy for me, fella?" And I just hog tied this guy.
The veteran looking for money with like one leg. I shot him.
Yeah, yeah, I love beating him up.
You guys are evil.
You look like a friend. What's your name, mister?
Hey there, mister.
Hi, mister.
Hi, mister.
Howdy, partner.
That's a game I gotta play.
You really do.
It
I-
changed the way I spoke forever.
It really did. I haven't stopped using howdy since it came out.
Seriously.
And it's just so like go to now. I don't even think about it. It's like, oh, howdy.
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 Before that came out, I would have thought, like, who the fuck says howdy? And then I find myself every day whenever I see someone do.
I'm like, hey, howdy, howdy.
howdy.
Partner.
Partner. Pal.
Yeah, get you thinking I miss those days. The old West.
God damn.
I was born too late. I would have thrived as just a fucking gunslinging cowboy that could die at 27 during
Imagine
a bank
our
heist.
group, but in the Wild West. We would have been a lot of pussies, but like,
No.
Nah.
you don't.
We would have been bred for this.
Do you understand that I would have been one of the world's best bank robbers if I had lived back then?
When you can't read.
Yeah.
Can't read, but he can shoot a gun.
Yeah, I did some stick-up jobs, go home to my fucking shack that I built with my own two hands and churn some fucking butter.
That would be fucking sick.
Or like going back to the lineage and just be a fur trapper out in the fucking negative 40-degree weather, hunting coon
Oh, when you think that, like, that
and
one
moose and
true-
whatever else they fucking skid.
back when it was like something that was needed, like,
Mhm.
on demand. It would have been cool to have a profession like that back then.
You know, like a lot of people have their last names and like that was their profession, especially like English people. So like my grandma's maiden name or her name, my mom's maiden name, Wheeler. They like made, I don't know if you could believe this. What do you take a guess and tell me what do you think they made?
The bodies of vehicles.
No,
Boxes?
no. Their last name is Wheeler.
Barrels.
They made wheels.
Oh.
What?
I thought maybe they were farmers
No,
or something.
I thought you guys were gonna like hit it right on the head because it's
Crazy.
it's in the name.
Yeah.
But like no, they literally made wheels, wagon wheels,
That's-
and cart wheels.
Yeah, you know we're fucking with you, right?
No, I don't know if he is.
Yeah, what the fuck is a Sikouskas?
They make
Well, let's look on Google Translate and translate it from English to Lithuanian and see what it means.
But it's like Polish and Lithuanian.
that's
All right,
okay.
so translate it in Polish then. See what it means.
we'll get both.
All right.
What if it means something different in both?
Then we'll combine them.
Yeah. Hey, it's not showing up on the TV. We got a technical issue. Our tech guy's working on it.
That's all right. The viewers can't see shit.
Yeah, but it's important that we see shit.
Is it on?
All right. From Polish to English, here we go. Setkowskis.
Sakauskas. It means Sakauskas.
It means exactly what I thought
All
it would
right,
be.
so then just Google what Sakauskas means. Just Google Sakauskas.
Type in Sakauskas meaning. A lot of ancestry ads. Maybe, yeah, try that one.
Gotta fill up this space.
The meaning of the
Her
surname
name
is not listed.
Yeah, I've looked for this before.
Look up mine. I'm sure those French fucks gave it a fucking meaning.
Yours is probably going to be the only one.
What do you think it
Nah,
means?
you probably have like, no, nothing.
I've checked.
It's not some like French word meaning like pride of the sea or something. Nope, hate to hear it.
Beauchesne means beautiful landscape.
And originates from France. Well,
You're a beautiful landscape.
thank you. It's in my blood, bro.
Now do mine.
Which
Beauchesne?
is what do you think it will mean?
I don't know. Because I've never found it.
Could you take a guess?
I know what it means translated from its origin.
It's not listed.
Tough.
What's its origin?
It's from Levant, so go up to here. It's Salome.
How do you spell that?
Salloum.
I forgot you're an Arabic. An Arab.
No,
No.
that's not how you spell it. I've found it. Hold on, give me a second.
Well, back
Wow.
to it. Move.
You guys,
quicker.
You guys keep talking about something.
I'm glad we brought the guns into play, honestly, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I can speed this guy up.
I'm glad I didn't fucking throw them away. I'm glad I kept every single one and every single fucking dart, and I love shooting them.
It's a fun thing to have
That's a
around.
fun thing to have around. You should be allowed to shoot your friends in this country
With Nerf darts
all the time.
or those Nerf gel blasters.
No, we ain't fucking with those gel blasters.
We're against gel blasters. I guess.
Yeah, we're brothers against gel pods. Fuck that shit.
SALLOOM.
Salami.
SALL. Saloon.
That's the M got changed to an M and it's an N. My bad.
Saloon. That's like the old west, like a bar.
No, it was. All right, never mind. Ignore me. I found it once. I forgot. It meant like valley or something.
Terrorist.
Well, all I know is that there's one other Sakauskas out there, and he's a dentist. So shout out that Sakauskas.
Fucking
I guess.
epic, bro.
At least you brought the name somewhere, but
Pride of the family.
yes, sir. You're doing wonders.
Keep it up. Shout out to all you dentists out there working those long hours.
Fixing those teeth,
Fixing those fucking teeth, installing fucking caps.
cavities, fixing those, resetting jaws and shit.
That's a good point. Some facial work. Jesus Christ. Bro, I fucking hated the dentist.
Yeah, the dentist was never fun.
Fucking worst.
Sticking like I had braces too.
Oh.
So I had to go to the orthodontist a lot. And you were just sitting in that chair for like 4 hours. Almost, nah, I wouldn't say 4 hours, probably like 2. And you were just had your mouth like gaped open with all these tools going in and out. And this,
He's like, how's school? You're like,
you want to listen to some music?
bubblegum or cherry?
All right, bubblegum it is.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. They do it on purpose. Fuck that. Just
I feel like they sometimes have fun with it. But nah, after my operation to get like my braces inside my mouth, they were like, be careful, don't stand up too fast. I'm like, no, I'll be good. So I stand up out of the chair and I'm just lightheaded as fuck and I fall back onto it.
dentist drugs hit different.
Oh yeah. I don't even think they drugged me. I think it's just that I was laying on my back for so long that all the blood just rushed to my head and I was just lightheaded. You ever hang upside down for so long?
Yeah.
You ever like used to?
I know
as a
that. I
kid?
know the feeling of like blood rushing to my head, and like even recently, I'm getting used to it because I'm like working on my handstand right now, and I'm like getting there, but it requires being upside down a lot, so I'm trying to get accustomed to all that blood flowing through my head.
I used to do it a lot as a kid. Like I just hang off
Yeah.
the back of my bed.
Oh yeah, all the time, all the time.
It was just such a funny feeling.
It was my first feeling of getting high. That's how I knew I wanted to do drugs when I was older.
Little did I know.
Little did I know.
Fucking weirdos.
Oh, come on. You live for it.
I found it. It was SALLOUM. There is no definition for the name, but the top 10 places it's most prevalent are in order from 1 to 10. Syria, Iraq, Lebanon, Saudi Arabia, Yemen, Egypt, United Arab Emirates, United States, Jordan, and Canada.
And that's how diverse we are. We got a
that
Middle
makes
Eastern
sense.
here.
Yep.
I bet you got Canadian relatives. And they look Middle Eastern.
Nah, because my dad's side like came here in the 20s or 30s when my grandmother moved here.
Is your mother's side French? Do you have any French in you? Okay.
My mother's side is French Canadian.
Okay. I see it. See, and like that made sense for the name Salou, SALOUX, you know?
Yeah, but
'Cause,
my
like,
mother side is like Viking Canada.
Yeah,
settler.
God, oh, God, yeah, I know the one.
And then we became loggers and then eventually migrated to America.
Yeah, we made it down here.
Yep.
There's at one point in my family history, there's inbreeding between the Beauchains and the Wheelers before Zach and I were born.
Gross.
Yeah, right. Makes you wonder. But I think you'll find that in a lot of family trees because like back then it was
At least
different.
the ones from Europe.
Yeah, big facts.
Yeah.
Big
Oh,
facts.
you should tell them how John Brown got into the family.
I don't know how John Brown. I don't know the exact connection, and I'll sound like a fucking idiot.
But we should first like explain who John Brown is.
So I don't know much about the guy, but I know he was a fucking religious nut job from like 8. Look him up. Look him up. Because supposedly this guy's a fucking psychopath, and I'm related to this guy. And the thing they always say in the family is nobody was crazy in this family until John Brown was in the family. Because I think he married in. Oh, okay, so he was an abolitionist.
Oh, fun.
So again, I don't want to be a fucking idiot here, but I believe an abolitionist means he was fighting against slavery, right?
I think so.
I believe that's what that means. But anyway,
Yeah, I believe so.
he was a crazy nut job. I don't even know what that guy. He did.
What was he known for?
Burning down churches. I thought he did something like that. John Brown was an American abolitionist leader, first reaching national prominence for his radical abolitionism and fighting in Bleeding, Kansas. He was eventually captured and executed for a failed incitement of a slave rebellion at Harpy's Ferry, proceeding to the American Civil War.
Wow.
John Brown was hanged in 1859 for his raid on Harpy's Ferry, Virginia. Many saw him as the harbinger of the future. For Southerners, he was the embodiment of all their fears, a white man willing to die to end slavery, and the most potent symbol yet of aggressive Northern anti-slavery sentiment.
Ah, so he was crazy, but I guess he wasn't a bad guy.
He was like had the right cause, but but even the people that were like against slavery were like, "Oh, this guy's kind of fucking nuts."
Yep.
I mean, yeah, we want to free the slaves too, but this guy's a little fucking nuts.
The first real liberal.
Yeah, so this guy married into the family at some
This
point.
guy was the first white girl.
Pretty much.
And anyway, I'm related to this fucking nutcase, and I have sides of schizophrenia on like both sides of my family. Oh, this is big. Our live audience studio member is getting sorted into their Hogwarts house.
I was sorted into Gryffindor, but I'm reading which one. I don't know if I want to be a Slytherin.
She doesn't know if she wants to be a Slytherin, but she was sorted into Gryffindor.
But she's hovering over Hufflepuff.
What's it gonna be?
Can you click on the hat?
What?
I want to be in his house.
Do it. Be a Slytherin, you traitor.
I hate it. I'm going to be on the screen for like 20 minutes.
Not knowing which one.
Yeah.
She picked Slytherin. She's a traitor.
And we have a Slytherin in the house.
Gross. Fucking
Damn.
parcel
I
tongue.
look good in green.
Yeah, fair enough.
It really went down like that, people. God damn. Well, today's podcast is brought to you by John Brown. Thanks for the Nerf guns.
And the freedom.
And the fucking freedom.
That's right.
And I'm pretty sure he was doing crazy shit before Harpy's Ferry, Virginia, like burning down churches. Oh, cool. And, you know guys like that. Oh,
How
cool.
interested.
Oh, cool, man.
No, sorry, I was mid-yawn, mid-vape hit.
Yeah, work day's tough. Fucking work. But we do it for you. We do it for you because we love you. Can we get a cheers?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah, fuck yeah.
I don't know why, but the sounds aren't like
You fucking incel.
something is wrong.
Nate broke it.
Oh, man.
Technical difficult, Nate.
Yeah, we're having technical difficulties with the sounds this week, so
Fuck, kill us for it.
we can't fall back on sounds.
And we're still here for you, and we're still here to have a good fucking time, and we're gonna fucking get through this shit together.
Well, this is for you boys too.
We're gonna fucking get through this shit.
Okay.
These guns, man.
You keep holding it.
Yeah, I know, because I'm like waiting for one of you to slip up and say something that really irks me so I can cap you.
See, you having a gun is bad.
I'm just a little trigger happy.
Nate used to be a terrorist, but I think you turned into him.
No, because you remember during the war, we always played it. It was war.
Close to the chest.
It was war, you know?
Yeah, but it's peacetime, man.
Is it though?
It is.
But
I
they're
know.
back
I got
into play.
assaulted in my own house when you guys first got here, but like,
Yeah, it
I'm
was
trying to keep it peaceful, man.
It was an introduction. But it's like, if they're on standby, we can use them at any time to blow each other's fucking brains out
That's right.
via foam dart.
These high velocity darts.
These hollow point Nerf darts.
Imagine there was like just a metal spike on the end.
Yeah, I used to fucking take off the little fucking plastic piece right here and put in thumbtacks.
You can
Shoot at trees.
go to any public school bathroom, take the spring out of the toilet roll dispenser, and replace it into your Nerf gun and shoot a hell of a lot harder.
Now there's gonna be like teachers standing in the stall with you, making sure you don't steal the fucking toilet paper thing.
Yep.
That was so funny. Like in my senior year, they'd have like a teacher right outside all the bathrooms, making sure you weren't vaping in there.
Have you guys always had like the urge as a kid to bring toys in to school?
No.
I used to.
I used to.
Up until probably third grade, because third grade I was in my Bakugan era,
Oh yeah, everyone was bringing fucking Bakugan.
and I was bringing them in. And then in fourth grade, I had my tech deck phase. But then after the tech deck phase, I wasn't bringing toys to school.
Yeah, I think it kind of fell off after Tech Decks.
You know what happened?
Did you bring your Omnitrix in at all?
Bro, I didn't let the public see me in my Omnitrix. I had 2 Omnitrixes.
I
But
brought in my Omnitrix.
everybody probably thought you were so fucking cool.
Oh
They
my
were probably like,
god.
hey, it's Ben 10. Hey, you know how if you bring in a really cool toy, everybody's like, let me see, let me play it.
What
So
is that?
here's what happened. So you remember the Bakugan era,
Oh, yeah.
obviously. So they released Mega Dragonoid, and it was 5 Bakugan that you put together for one big Bakugan. And everybody was like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? And like, I got it. And like, Brian and I were playing with it on the bus, and we were like, yo, this is so fucking cool. This is like the coolest thing I've ever done in my fucking life. You know what I'm saying? Like, just playing with this Mega Dragonoid. And then this little kid, he was like 4 grades below us. He was like, I want to play it. And we were like, nah, fuck off. like beat off fucking punk. And he just like, he told on us.
And you got him taken away?
Yeah.
Oh,
I got him back at the end of the day, and I got a No, sorry, the bus suspension I got was for something different.
What was that?
The bus suspension was later on that year when we were hucking ice at that kid. Like the roof had frozen over, so we were like grabbing like ice and just hucking it at him. Yeah, it doesn't stop.
This town was pretty rough with bullying.
Yeah, absolutely. And like it went both ways. I got bullied. I bullied kids, you know.
It happens.
I say like it was nice being in the middle because obviously you got picked on, but you weren't like picked on the most.
Survival of the fittest, man. Survival of the fittest.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And like you have enough room and leverage where you can bully some people. You can bully all the people that everybody bullies.
That's right.
You know your place. You know who you can bully.
It's good
and who
for
you can't.
society.
Yeah, it goes a long way long term. It really does.
It can.
Because, like, obviously, like, it can be fucking awful. And, like, you know, when it gets physical, that's when it's like, okay, maybe that's not good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I respect bullying on a psychological level.
Yeah.
You know, because you got to be able to take emotional damage.
It's almost like you got to teach shame almost.
Yeah, you got to, like, just know those feelings. Like, some people.
I'm cool with sport, though. Like, if you call someone out and tell them to meet you at the flagpole and they're like, bet, I'll meet you at the flagpole. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I'm about, like, competitions to settle it. Yeah.
Mutual combat.
Yeah, we need to go back to duels.
I'd be cool with duels, man.
Like gun duels,
Gun duels.
flintlocks.
Yeah, either flintlocks or.
Mutual combat.
Yeah, mutual combat. 2 men, 2 weapons.
Look up the definition of mutual combat.
That's why I'm saying we moved to Tennessee.
Literally, it could be a sword, it could be a brick.
I just want to move to an open fucking carry, constitutional carry state.
Amen. Protect not only the second, but every fucking amendment you have. And fun fact, we should add more. Yo, 2 states allow mutual combat. Which states?
Illinois
I think it's Texas.
and Washington.
That's
Yeah, I think
fucking
Seattle
epic.
allows it. There was a vigilante in Seattle a while back. I can't remember his name, but he dressed up in this superhero gear and he would just walk around the streets and just like, I don't know if he ever like got into heavy altercations with people, but he'd like press up on people.
You know how they say people from like LA are soft because it's sunshine and fucking 70 and beautiful all the time?
And everyone's just a raisin.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
People in Seattle are fucking fucked in the head because it's always raining.
Yeah. I can see a lot.
That's fair. It's the same way with London.
Yeah.
London.
You
It's
will-
just an island of incestuous fucks that.
Yep, an island of fog and rain, just like England.
Uh-huh.
Like, they're the same.
I'm sorry to our Brit listeners, but like,
You what? We
Get off
fucking love
that
you. We
moss-covered
fucking love you.
shithole.
And we encourage you to, because it's your duty as a Brit to make fun of us as Americans. And we fucking encourage you.
we
It's your
literally
duty as
talked about guns
Brits
today.
to fucking colonize and expand your borders.
And we're definitely over the whole War of 1812 thing.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah. Maybe.
though. I'm not. I like.
Fuck that. I'm not over the French and Indian War.
This is gonna be a very controversial take, but I was more offended when Britain tried telling us we had to pay taxes than I was when the Twin Towers fell.
You're a patriot.
Legit. I know what it's like. I understand freedom.
We should get I identify as patriot t-shirts.
Don't tread on me.
I saw a guy today and he had a Team Jesus t-shirt.
I
And it was like the Olympic lettering and coloring. And it was like that's fucking
sweet.
epic. And his wife, I saw him go back to his wife who had a Heinz shirt on.
Love to see it.
Yeah, you really do. A nice graphic tee old
Catch
couple.
up in the Lord, huh?
Oh my
I saw
God.
someone in like that, you know, that fancy soy sauce design.
What?
Someone had one of those shirts. It was pretty cool.
Oh.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Bro, when I went to Epcot, so Epcot is just all of the like different countries, but they're all Disney themed.
Yep.
When I went to Japanese Epcot and went to the stores and saw all the fucking shirts and dresses and all the shit you could do, it was so fucking cool.
Kimonos.
Oh yeah, they had cheap kimonos and then they had expensive kimonos. Yep.
Damn.
They had swords.
Did you get to like the Swedish part where they're like clogs or the Netherlands?
Yep.
or whatever that section.
We
is
did the
called.
whole thing.
What else?
That'd be cool. I can fuck with that.
We walked the whole perimeter basically.
Did they have straw hats?
What?
Does
I don't
Disney-
remember. I was pretty fucked up. I was hitting the dab pen like every 10 seconds. lot
Gotta
of
get
people.
that full Disney experience.
That's right.
You can't like work in Epcot and not be drugged up.
They like Haley thought it was like fucked up and wrong, but they hire people like based on ethnicity for like the sections of Epcot.
That makes
it's
sense.
Right, it makes sense. You don't buy fucking tacos in Mexico from a fucking white chick, you know?
Mm.
So
Unless it's a taco truck, and she's got a successful business.
No.
She
No.
And
No.
all right.
not in Mexico, buddy.
All right.
It's got to be authentic.
You white girls, stay out of Mexico. Your
Damn
business will
straight.
not fly,
For your own safety, stay out of Mexico.
especially Tijuana.
We're
Human
gonna be,
trafficking is very high these days.
we're gonna be opening up a food truck soon, so you can catch us on that. Fucking
Brothers food truck?
And Nate's going to make his famous chicken parm for 15,000 of
Dude,
you.
And it
fuck
takes-
this podcast. Let's start a food truck.
Or we can just podcast from the food truck.
Ooh, food pod.
Food,
Do a podcast, then start cooking for the day, and then do an end of the day
put our
podcast.
mics in the deep fryer and see what happens.
We should just make all the comfort food.
No, it's got to be quick. It's got to be something we can do quick and easy, and that is repeatable. And
Grilled cheeses.
what about cheesesteaks? Chicken cheesesteaks
All
and
of
regular
it, all
cheese.
of it.
I think we should.
Just sandwiches.
So I've always had an idea for a sandwich shop or a sandwich food truck that was you have 5 base sandwiches that you always have, and then you have a new sandwich of the day.
Ooh.
But when you have 100 people ask about a specific sandwich of the day, you add it to the menu.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
I fuck with that. All right, yeah, we're gonna open up a fucking food
Food truck.
shop.
That's
we're
in the
gonna have
process.
everything. We're gonna have a pizza chain too. Fucking Brothers Pizza.
Bleep out my sandwich shop idea.
All right.
Imagine the pizza we could make. Sorry. Do you know what a ghost kitchen is?
Isn't it the?
It's the Mr. Beast.
Yeah, they had
Things
one
like that,
They,
yeah.
they had one at fucking Disney.
Yeah, a lot of them fucking exist. So
Yeah.
you know what they
Yeah,
are.
yeah,
So
yeah.
this guy,
Like the ramen shops where you just go in, like there's no one there, and you pay. And what are you talking about?
Specifically for like DoorDash, they're like these. So restaurants will work with like celebrities and like important people and whatever, and like they'll make
they
like
have their menus.
they're
and-
called
yeah.
ghost kitchens. So it's like that restaurant's food or whatever. You know what I'm saying? When they go under a different name.
Yeah.
So this one guy registered as a ghost kitchen on DoorDash, and he called himself, his name and then pizza.
Yep.
And he just went to Walmart and bought a bunch of fucking frozen pizzas, heated them up, and charged like 3 times more than what he paid for them.
That is genius.
Genius.
That's should be fraud, but
How so?
anyway, the thing I was talking about is there's like these. They're basically ramen themed because it's something that doesn't perish. So, but like it's everything you need to make ramen.
Of course.
And nobody works the shop. You just go in, make it yourself, and
Like
then
a-
pay.
Open buffet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fuck with that.
It's not a buffet. It's not a buffet. It's like you pay for the bowl and the shit, and you use the shit. You eat it there, and then you put the shit back and fucking clean up after yourself.
Naturally.
They had a froyo shop like that. I mean, someone was working the counter, but like you walked right up to the thing and
Yeah, the purpose of these ones is there's no one ever working. Someone just comes in every day to collect money.
And we're going to get to that point. We're already getting to that point. Those shops in Amazon that are opening up, no employees, no fucking cashiers or
yeah,
anything.
you're gonna be able to walk out the store
Yeah.
and it'll just like recognize what you took out
'cause
with you.
As soon as you step in the doors, it logs you in your Amazon account. You're good to go. It knows you're in the store. Anything you place in the cart, as soon as it goes through the cart, there's a QR scanner on it or a barcode or something, and it scans it. And as soon as it's in the cart, it adds to your cart on Amazon. And if you take it out, it just takes it out immediately.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it really is.
Do you think that's the building they're building over there?
No, I'm
No,
pretty
that's
sure
like
what they're
a-
building is a fulfillment center,
Okay.
Yeah.
which is what they have in Milford as well.
Right, because they just built, you know, where they just put that
Yeah,
rotary.
I know the
Because
one.
they built that building there, and that's a fulfillment center.
Yep.
But they're building another building right here by this highway over by the Shell station.
Douglas Mass,
we
by
know the
way.
one. We drive by it on the way here.
Yeah, and like the only thing that building can be is part of the Amazon facility. So like it's just got to be another truck holding facility. But like, when are those Amazon stores gonna hit the like
Soon.
There was a 4-star Amazon. They had a couple of those around, and there was one in the Millbury Plaza for a little bit.
Yeah, I remember that.
And
There's. Oh, sorry to cut you off.
Oh no, it's
There's gonna be like. I think there's one in Boston right now, a store like we're talking about, and it's kind of like it's not quite a full grocery store yet, but it's a little bigger than a convenience store, if that makes sense.
I actually had a question. Like,
yeah, go ahead.
we all want to be actors in this table, for
Naturally.
the
Yeah.
most part.
Uh-huh.
What genre would you first want to be in?
Drama.
Drama?
I like, don't get me wrong, I want to do stand-up comedy. I love comedy. I want to make jokes and tell jokes and all that fun shit. But God almighty, have I wanted to be like a fucking big screen drama actor my whole fucking life.
You want to be a crier or like
Not even like a
A yeller.
not even a yeller, just like
It's not fair.
like a action here, not even an action, because I don't want to be like The Rock. Like I don't want to be like an action hero and be in every big blockbuster fucking, not like that.
But it's like a sad action. There's some consequences going on.
I don't know if I had to pick an actor to compare it to without losing my mind, like a Mel Gibson. So like I could do like a sad movie, or I could do like an intense movie, or I could do an action movie. Like an old school 80s action hero that could also do like Sylvester Stallone, like a Rocky type of actor, you know?
Yeah.
What's you? I feel like you're like mystery movies.
I'd love to be a serial killer.
You're creepy. You play Ed Kemper.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, they already perfected his role
Yeah,
in
they
Mindhunter.
They did.
It's something you could do though.
Nah.
Yeah, dude, you'd be a good serial killer. No
With some
doubt
hair,
about that.
with some hair dye and
But no, like the next slasher.
We should
like-
make a movie about.
like horror movies.
Yeah, kinda.
We should make a movie about us three becoming serial killers.
Did you guys ever see what's it called? Not Glass. The movie where the guy plays like all his different personalities. Split.
Yeah, that's
it's
the
off
one.
of that franchise.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I haven't seen that one, but I know the
that
one.
was a great movie.
Yeah, I believe it.
Like us being serial killers, huh?
Yeah, well, we all got a variety of like psychological disorders mixed with a potent dark side, and
See, the problem with that is like the likelihood of a serial killer is like what, 1 in however many, and the chance of 3 of them
but
knowing
here's
each other.
the catch is that the movie's a comedy.
Oh, so like the episode of South Park where Dahmer and all of them are the Three Stooges.
Yeah, you know, like it's violent as hell.
Yep.
And like wicked action packed.
But also hilarious.
Yeah. That's another thing too. I'm gonna be doing my own stunts when I start acting.
Fair enough.
And I'm a big like I want to have like dramatic and like comedy roles. And like I want to do a rom-com too.
I would love to do a rom-com.
Yeah, you with it.
I feel like we could write a rom-com really easily.
I think so.
Like
It's
not
such
to
a
be
simple formula though.
not to be like a cheap fuck or anything, but like an Adam Sandler type rom-com would be
There's
so
nothing wrong with an Adam Sandler type of rom-com.
That's what I'm
and
saying.
if you want my opinion, those are the best rom-coms.
Right.
I stand by it. But I also like I want to be an action star.
I'd say
like
an
The
action
Rock?
down the road. I would start with like
More like my homeboy Tom Cruise
stop it.
jumping off a fucking building.
You're gonna be a Scientologist by the time you're 35.
I hope I still have Nerf guns.
I'm gonna get you.
The fucking Scientologist.
But I just pulled up this fact.
How many people are serial killers?
The FBI estimates that there are between 25 and 50 active serial killers in the United States at any given time.
And
How many people live in the United States?
About 330.
75.
Oh my god.
Let's see. States at any given time, and many of them have never been caught. They also could be sitting with you at your podcast table.
Nate.
Oh,
If anyone hears a fucking serial killer, it's fucking Nathaniel.
All right.
I think so. I
who-
think he's got like a
Hold
good
on,
mask
hold
going
on.
And you're about to watch American Psycho.
Hold on. Who's killed here before?
I wouldn't
let's
say.
just break the ice right now.
Why
Well, it
would I
can't
put that
be
on
me.
air?
Why would it be me? I'm such a silly goose.
Yeah, that's.
Silly goose don't kill people.
I don't know.
Except when they do.
They can get a little unhinged.
I always forget that you are a terrorist.
yeah, literally. He just called me unhinged. She's literally a terrorist.
Yeah, in video games. But when have you seen me like stab a person to death?
When have you seen me stab a person to
I don't
death?
know. I could envision it though.
I've seen your brother put you through a door.
You literally chased me with an axe.
Did I?
Yeah. And
Oh
then-
yeah, we had an axe in
I've
the
seen
house.
you subjugate Nate into a corner of a room while you had a fucking psycho over.
No, he wasn't like locked up or anything. You know, and like you gotta understand at the time, like I was also living. The dog was a new like member of the house. We had a crackhead.
I don't want
living-
excuses.
There was a junkie sleeping
Oh,
in my
yeah.
living room.
That's
It
right.
was literally a fucking like you remember like I was like gone like not home and Zach and Nate were like going through her shit and they found a fucking
So
Oh my
all right, let
fucking
me
God.
tell this. Let me tell the story.
oh my
So-
god.
There was a crackhead living downstairs while I was living with Nathaniel because, you know, Nathaniel's family
The first
opened
time.
up a boarding house. The first time?
The first time
Yeah,
you
that-
lived with Nathaniel.
Yeah,
'Cause-
yeah. The first, yeah, like in high school.
Yeah, so essentially before Nate starts, my house is like a fucking boarding house and we always took the sick, the tired, the poor.
Yeah,
the
so
Your parents basically were like, hey, we're leaving the state. And we're like, we know you got to finish high school, so have fun.
no, it's just that the drive would be so complicated.
yeah.
But anyway, so I live there. They take in the crackhead, and then yeah, Nathaniel goes out one day and she's away, and I'm like, we were so worried, me and Pookie, about like whether she was actually like bringing drugs into the household. So I decide one day like, all right, we're just gonna make sure everything's clean, and it's a bit lowly, but I'm young and dumb. And I think, all right, we're going to poke through her stuff a bit because she's got everything laid out in their room with just like one air mattress and like a box of possessions. And I open up this box and it's full. It's just this white bag that's just wrapped up and has just white powder all in it. And I pick it up and I show it to Pookie and I'm like, Pookie, I think that's heroin. and it was just like a fistful of it.
Naturally, my brother, who will believe anything and knows for a fact that Nate is the expert on drugs, he was like, "Oh yeah, it's gotta be."
And
So
then
they
a
were
whole
both
stink
tweaking
happened.
the fuck out, and like they told my mom because like my mom was trying to get her out of the fucking house. My dad had dementia at the time and still does, by the way, and
It doesn't
like,
go.
worked with a crackhead at a call center who he let come live with us. Anywho, she was downstairs and like, you know, she was going through a bunch of crackhead shit as crackheads normally fucking do. And they find this fucking bag of ashes and they're telling me about it. And like my mom confronts her about it and confronts my dad about it. And my dad was like, "Hey, like you didn't bring drugs in my house, did you?" And she was like, "Oh no, those are my fiance's ashes."
I felt so terrible.
Oopsie on Nate's part.
But no,
Nate made a boo boo.
I'm in the
This
car
is
with
why we don't go through people's stuff.
I know. I
Nate.
felt so terrible, and I changed my ways afterwards. But I go in the car with my mom afterwards, who was a former heroin addict up till the end, and
She's still former.
yes, and I described the whole story. I describe how big the bag is because you can fit it inside your whole hand. She's like, Nate, no homeless person has that much heroin.
And that's a big old fact. So that
I love
fucking
them all.
happened, and she left my property soon after that. Because I remember like there's like it's a Friday night.
Yeah, it's a couple days after this.
Nate's living with me. Couple days go by. There's like 20 people in my bedroom, all just smoking weed.
Yep.
And the music is blaring, and it's Friday night at 18 years old. You know how it is.
I remember the nights.
And
I was probably there.
we hear a fucking crash.
I was there.
We hear a
I don't
crash
think so.
from downstairs. And I'm like, oh no, this can't be fucking good. Because I live in a fucking chaotic house, and I always have.
Yeah, it was like a slam.
And you like, there's always people falling, people getting fucking injured, shit fucking happening. So we hear this fucking slam.
And then there was a scream.
And then about a minute goes by, and I turn down the music, and I'm like, I'm waiting to hear something else to make sure to see if I have to actually go downstairs and intervene or not, or can I keep smoking weed in my bedroom with my friends? So that was the tough one. So I waited a second goes by, and then I hear my mom talking. She's like, "Are you all right?" And then I just hear a scream. She like blacked out, became unconscious, woke up 2 seconds later, saw my fucking dad and mom, and just booked it. She was screaming, fucking ran out the house and ran up the fucking street. Was messy.
And then the cops came.
There
and
were like
everything.
3 cops, 5 fire trucks. Always shit like that at my house. Always. And you guys remember when that fucking different crackhead broke into my house?
Yeah.
Or like tried to?
Mm-hmm.
I think they thought like nobody was
that-
home.
Was that when you were just like walking up the stairs in that little window?
So I was walking. I had to walk down the stairs because I was like just waking up. I think it was just me and my fucking dad home or whatever. And like I woke up. It's like I don't know 9:30 in the morning. I think it's a fucking Sunday. Honestly, everybody's like out of the house. I'm home, and like
Everyone's at church.
I'm a light sleeper, and like I'm like asleep, and I hear hello, and this is weird. Because like at first I thought it might have been like a break-in attempt or something, and I guess it was, but at the same time, like I don't know, I can never explain the thinking behind this. I don't understand it. So I hear a fucking hello, and I wake up. I fucking shoot out of bed. I have this. I go downstairs. There's this fucking window that looks out to a porch on my side yard at my old house, and there's a crackhead or some kind of fucking. There's a woman in my window. And I'm like, can I help you? Like, what are you doing?
She's just
here?
like hanging halfway
Yeah,
through it.
she's got the fucking window open. She's like, just like in the fucking like windowsill, like about to come into the house. And I was like, she's like, oh, this is the wrong house. And I was like, hey, what the fuck? Like, and like it happened so quickly that I didn't really have much time to react to anything. And she's like, I'm so sorry. And then she like booked it out, ran down my steps, got into a fucking car that was parked like, by the bushes.
Yeah.
Parked down there on Church Street, and then just sped off.
What the hell?
Fucking insane.
You know what else is weird is the last place we were living in, Summit Street. I don't think I should say the street name, but now that house is popularized. But I got home one day and there's like this ginger kid who got out of his buddy's car, and I'm walking up to the side door and he's walking up to our front door at the same time, and I think he's like nervous, so he wants to make it look like he wants to follow through basically. I didn't question him because you were in a business at the time selling some things allegedly. And
At the time, I might have had a ginger kid I was doing
I
deals
figured
with.
it was like one of your
Associates.
Yeah, that's a good word for it. And no, I asked you about it later. You said you had no clue who that kid was.
Yeah, no
and I
fucking
think if
clue.
I like didn't show up on time, he would have like tried going in because we would leave pieces on the front porch.
And everywhere I've lived, there's been fucking ghost and CIA agents everywhere. And that's why I sleep so poorly at night, because these things keep happening to me.
Do you remember on Summit Street when your next door neighbor came over and fucking just opened the door and came into the basement and was like, so is the game on tonight?
What?
Oh
don't-
yeah.
You don't remember that? What? I don't remember his name, but your next door neighbor on.
Holy fuck, that's right.
Yeah, because that happened.
Damn.
Yeah, we were all just like sitting there, and then
He
all-
like came in, was like, "Pookie, are the fights on tonight?"
Oh my god, that's right.
So
That's right.
the fights are on tonight, and I like
right. We were
was
so-
sitting right next to the door, and I like stood up, and I was like, "Can we help
Yeah,
you?"
like, what's up?
like, this isn't a sitcom.
Yeah,
No, I mean, it's a little weird because like I grew up with that kid and like we were friends at the time. It's just one of those people that just like you're not, you're not as close as you used to be.
yeah,
And it's like you weren't even like great friends at the time, but you did some stuff. It's because we live so close,
That's fair.
Your friends are based on territory when you're younger.
yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so.
It's just where you live. It's
Yeah.
just who you have to grow up with.
Who
You
That's
know?
you're
true.
introduced to. And
Yeah, exactly. That was like the whole neighborhood. That was the manhunt squad, Everybody
Yeah.
had one. You get yourself fucking, 6 or 7 kids,
Oh,
a nice
yeah.
patch of woods, play some fucking
You think your
manhunt.
friend listens to the show?
Yeah. I don't worry, he doesn't, but he's going to eventually. And he'd be like, oh, yeah.
I hope so. I last saw Efren at like a taco truck rally.
What?
Yeah, we went to a taco truck.
Like a food truck thing.
Oh yeah, no, it was not taco food truck. It was just like a big event.
Yeah, I see him at Walmart sometimes.
So he still lives in town then?
No.
Oh,
Douglas?
oh,
Well, your town.
interesting.
Yeah.
Nate, bleep that out.
He's going to have to do so much editing tonight.
Yeah,
We
that's all right,
dropped the ball.
no, we're doing good. Don't do it. Oh, he did
I
it.
did it. I
He
killed
shot his
myself
brains
on live
out.
air.
So Nate, what are you most happy about out of Legacy so far?
Just the atmosphere. I feel like they nailed that pretty down, and like the fact that Hogwarts is just like so open.
I can't describe how low my jaw dropped when I saw how big the world map was.
I know it fucking stretches.
It's huge. Yeah. And honestly, I might play a little tonight if it downloads fast.
You
You
should.
gotta.
I gotta. I know I gotta. You know what it is? I just dropped $80 on a fucking video game. Oh, like 2 weeks ago.
That's
What'd
fair.
you get?
I got The Last of Us Part 1 so I could fucking stream it
Oh,
with the
yeah,
show. And now here I am, about to
Now-
drop fucking $80 on another video
And you
game.
can
Well,
barely
you don't
keep
have
up
to
with the
drop
show.
$80 on it now because it's already released, unless you want all the bonus content.
Buddy, why wouldn't I buy the deluxe edition?
Because you could save $20.
Yeah, but if I
Not $10.
if I don't buy the deluxe edition, I'll have to stoop to your level.
I mean, you're already getting a better deal than them. You're on PS.
Yeah, so
Whatever, man.
yeah, it's like I want to be able to experience Hogwarts more than you can, just so I can be like, yeah, I know it better than you do, just because I got to play those 2 extra fucking missions.
Whatever.
And Nate can talk about all the cool content we have.
Yeah,
that
do you not get the dark arts?
No, I have it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. So,
What do you not get?
you
You don't get the Hogsmeade shop.
I don't get the Hogsmeade shop and a couple other things, but other than that, it's not much of a difference.
I have that shop.
I think on Xbox,
Cool.
there's a chance you can be a squib.
Yeah.
What?
Kidding.
That's a lie.
But hey, good choice for your drink. We got a Minute Maid pink lemonade from the
A
can.
classic.
Childhood favorite.
Literally nothing better, and it hits different in the can. Pink lemonade, motherfuckers.
You ever drink it out of a cardboard box?
What?
Yeah, I have.
Oh yeah, actually
Yes,
I have
sir.
like the little ones.
Yeah, little
Yeah,
juice.
yep. Mhm.
Those are so good.
Yeah, I
The
love
high C one, pink lemonade ones are classic.
But dude,
Oh.
the Minute Maid pink lemonade,
Oh.
it's different. It's different, man.
I see.
Fan of Country Time?
I do like Country Time,
Not as much as Minute Maid.
but not as much as Minute Maid.
They
Well,
used to
okay,
have a
so
roach truck in one of my sites, and they'd have country time all the time.
do you like Dells? I think we've talked about Dells before. In the
I love
podcast.
Dells.
Yeah, dude, it's the fucking best.
Dell's is pretty good.
I love
You gave me a
lemonade.
Dell's beer one time. I thought it was pretty weird. Didn't taste that much lemonade.
Where did I get a Dells beer?
I don't know.
Probably Pookie.
Yeah. This was when you like moved into Pookie's old room at the old house.
Yeah, we did that a lot.
Yep.
Just
Yeah.
room swapped.
And you like finally decked it out only to lose the house like 2 months later.
Yeah.
Basically what happened to me at my house.
That was such an interesting room, though, because it was the equivalent of 2 bedrooms, and it had the house's main support beam going through the center that cut the rooms in half. And
Just to be knocked into
The
fucking-
castle room.
yeah, you remember how one side was a pyramid room?
Yep.
Because I used to live in a fucking Victorian house. It was built in 1906, okay? And like it had turrets. It had fucking turrets,
That
like a
was pretty
castle.
sick.
Yeah, it was pretty fucking dirty.
Speaking of Bedford, I remember he climbed the roof.
A lot of people climbed that roof.
Yeah.
Who didn't?
But that's the first time I went over.
Yeah, a lot of people on the roof. There were like 8 people on the roof that day.
We used to climb out the window and smoke on the roof.
Oh yeah, all the time, all the time. I told you, I was like, Nate, the best part about in this room is that you can have a window access.
Yep.
I fucking love it.
That was a good house.
Poogie would never let you climb out those windows when it was his room.
Yeah. The writings on the walls.
Oh my god, you could write anything.
You could write anything because they don't really give a fuck. And that's why so much crackhead shit happened to me growing up because nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah.
It made it so interesting though.
It was interesting.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
You learn a lot
Yes, sir.
living in a fucking Victorian crack house. The garage separated from the house. Our stomping grounds.
If only we had pictures of like
I mean, they're out there.
They're in my mind.
I mean,
Yeah.
they exist for everybody. Like,
Welcome to Gypsy Land.
there are pictures of us doing fucking crazy garage shit. I just don't know who has them. I don't know where to find them. I don't fucking have
I
them.
have
not
some
all.
like Polaroid photos somewhere of you and me, Nate. I
and
think my wallet's in my car, but
You think they've been fucking, when they renovated it, they just kept the words and they're like trying to study it to figure out what it meant?
they're like ancient scripture.
Yeah, and they're like convinced it's got a deeper meaning
they
than it
scrape
does.
off the paint very delicately.
All I know is the fucking demolition crew and construction crew that had to go there and remodel that house. 1 was horrified, and 2 had a lot of laughs in that garage. Painting the walls.
did. And also a lot of really scared looks on their faces.
Yeah, absolutely.
You'd have a little bit of everything.
What do you
We
think
know.
happened to Vito?
He probably ate John Boy.
That's right.
And Lenny just died.
Those were our
Our
spiders.
pet spiders.
What? Do you remember Pierre?
Yeah.
We had a fucking possum living in our garage.
right.
Named fucking Pierre. And like he was only there for like a couple weeks, but I always told people. I was like, oh yeah, Pierre's over there.
yeah,
Don't
who
bother
do
What do
him.
you have a
Russell.
life-size cutout of? Was it Chuck
It
Liddell?
was, well, Zach had the and still has the Chuck Liddell
Okay.
cutout, but we also had a ginormous poster of Dr. Dre.
Okay,
You
all
remember
right.
Dre, right? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And he had the white owl smoking blunt,
That's right.
and the owl was telling him what to do. Yep. And then we had Trav
Yep.
and
Mustache.
yeah,
no
so, all right,
mustache.
so
Ted.
Mustache Gary and No Mustache Ted,
Who were dolls.
That's right.
or all right. So Mustache Gary was like, I want to say it was like Little Tykes. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it's like those little fucking like figurines that are like oval shaped.
Yeah, yeah.
And he was a construction worker, and he was Mustache Gary. And then there's this fucking, I think it was a Star Trek character, and it was his head, and his body was like a fucking like little like, I don't know how to describe it, a translucent like keyboard thing. It was so fucking weird. Anyway, we took Travis Scott's head and put it on that fucking
Yeah,
thing.
that's right.
Yeah, we were sickos. We had those rats. the fucking rat that died in the grave.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's right.
Did you boys like proceed to use that?
No. Did we?
Yeah, so all right. All right. I know we were smoking plastic and all, but it's not like I saw it and was like, "Oh, yo, the boys are gonna love to smoke this rat grav." I think we'll pull a little rat grav right now. Like, yo, fuck it. I have
would be the mentality back
yo, I got no dignity and I'll do anything to get high. I don't care if there's a rat in this water. Like, no, like I had a little bit of sense back then, despite me smoking plastics. No, I dumped the bucket. I the rat had a watery grave, as you know.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I dumped him outside, put him in the trash, whatever the fuck.
You probably got high as fuck in all that water.
I think he got high, and that's why he fell and slipped and drowned.
So the grossest thing I've ever seen somebody do to get high on weed was, you'll remember this car because your brother had the same car, but I had a 2000 Mercury Sable,
Sable, yeah.
as my first car.
Is
It
that
was
the one with all the stickers?
Yeah, it was gold, and I put stickers all over the interior. It was a real piece of shit. I got it for $500. It was my first car. But it had a pocket on the back passenger side seat that I could like reach into from the driver's side. And when I would roll blunts back then, I would just put all the tobacco and shit. I had a McDonald's tray in that pocket, so I would like roll on that tray, gut the blunt, put the tobacco and all the scraps of weed on that tray and just put it in the pocket. And get ready to fucking bleep these names out later, but used to hang out with me a lot back then. And they would sit in the back of my car and beg me for pocket weed. So they would just go into that pocket and take the tobacco and the weed that they could find in that pocket and fucking smoke it in a bowl or a bong and just try to get high
I
off
know
of
the
it.
latter of the two, and that is
Yeah.
one desperate boy.
Yeah, yeah.
My favorite, we were cruising a blunt one time. It was like me, Brian, Nate, and Pookie, I think. We're just fucking cruising around smoking, and Brian takes the roach and he hucks it at one of the village hood rats. It's like 14, and the kid immediately runs over and grabs it, and he gives him the thumbs up. Snarly, man.
Oh my god.
Oh, man, the village rats.
You know, they're like 15. Did you see that fucking video? I don't know if it got a Turtle Boy or not, but it's like this 15-year-old kid from the village. And he's like, you know, you stay out of this fucking shit. I run this shit. He's like, you get 99 rounds to the chest if you ever come around here. he's like 15. He's got a gun. He's like, that goes for you, Damon. You get 99 rounds to the chest. No problem. Village Street, we run this shit. And it's like, bro,
good old 508.
what do you do? Do you just scare the swads away from our good bond?
Fucking 100 feet down the road is the fucking elementary school, but you love to see it.
It's like I love it. I love the duality of it, because on one side it's like a historic, prideful mill town, and on the other side it's the slums.
Yep.
Oh, I fucking love it here. Just kidding. I fucking hate New England, and I fucking hate Massachusetts.
I don't hate New England, but this town is a little dull.
It just doesn't have it.
I ran into somebody that I didn't graduate with, but I went to high school with. He was a grade behind me. And we weren't like super close, but he was really close with somebody I was really close with and spent a lot of time with. Well, I didn't spend a lot of time with this person that we were mutually friends with, but I was best friends with that person's brother. So just like I had gone on vacation with the person I'm talking about through our mutual people that we knew. And so like I went to his job because I ordered food from it, not knowing that he'd still work there. Because like he worked there in high school. And like then he got like a big boy job once he had graduated high school, but I guess he's back there now and in between jobs or whatever. But I like saw him, he like came out from around the back because he like makes pizzas. And he came out from the back and like came over and shook my hand, and we literally talked for all of 30 seconds, but he like looked at me, he's like, I haven't seen you in years. And I looked at him, I was just like, yeah, I try not to come to this fucking town anymore. He's like, dude, I hear you. And it just summed up everything from like high school. And I was just like, I'm so glad I fucking got away from this town, even if it's just a few towns over.
Yeah.
Honestly, dude.
Everyone hates it.
It's the fucking worst. But it's like we always come back, you know?
No, I know.
Like nobody's like living there much except pretty much me, you know?
Right.
But
yeah.
the day I get out of my hometown.
It's gonna be like a Goodwill Hunting thing.
Yeah, I walk into that fucking stupid job every day with a smile on my face because I know it's not forever, and I know that time's coming up soon.
That's right.
And like, fuck, man, I'm here for the people. Let's get it.
You look at the people that you work with and you look at them and it's just like some of them are older and it's like, man, you've been stuck here or something like this for so long. It's like, I refuse to be stuck here.
They give you that look where it's like, it was just a summer job.
Yep.
And you just feel their pain and they haven't known joy since.
No one gives me that vibe more than Jay. It was just a summer job.
Bro, he finally broke, you know?
What?
He's not, he's back to grocery, man.
Political PCJ?
Yeah, the freezer broke him.
Oh.
He can't do it anymore.
Oh.
He's just not capable. We were talking about how, like, if you had the fucking Dragon Ball power tracker things, you, like, looked at Jay and started to break.
Okay. That's fair.
He's been, so he gets out at 5, but he's been waiting till 6 so he can talk to me.
Uh-huh.
Because he's got nobody anymore.
Oh,
You're going to get the most in the will.
Does he still have his truck?
Yeah, he's very proud of it.
That's nice.
Loves it. Yeah, I'm gonna be the only person in his will, and I'm only gonna inherit cat food.
I know. No, because me, Nate, and Bri will still be in the will.
I don't think I made it. I left without saying goodbye.
But it doesn't matter. You left an impression, and there's a spot in his heart for you.
That's very kind.
I know I'll be in the will because he's weird like that.
There's a lot of people at that place that ask about you.
Really?
Not like a lot, but some real ones.
Wow.
Some people that still care.
I didn't think that would be the case, but that's pretty cool.
Your name still means something in those halls.
Interesting.
Yep. If you ever decided you wanted to work again, I know you're really enjoying unemployment life.
I don't know. I got a few options that I'm gonna look into in the coming weeks, and
but you keep doing you, man. All right, can you really be hating on people that are unemployed but aren't collecting checks from the government?
No. As long as they're not, hindering the regular everyday taxpayer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I've been unemployed streaks, and I'm gonna continue to have that in my life, and I'm just not gonna ask for government help. I don't want their help.
Yep.
So it's I feel like it's chill,
Yep.
Not your average.
I'm having a chill time, but I'm going a little insane. I don't know. I don't have much to do every day except for work on myself.
You go for a run.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's been cold the past couple weeks.
Don't play in the fucking weather.
Even when it was today, warm. Yesterday, and the day before that.
Well,
he doesn't like his neighborhood, and he walked around his room all day. He did get his 10,000 steps, but he didn't get.
I mean, I don't blame you for wanting to run in your fucking neighborhood,
and that's fair. I respect it, but at the same time, get out there.
I don't know.
You can come to your old hometown and run.
That's what I often do.
We're gonna run Sutton soon. The next nice day. You know the street, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big ass hill.
I walk it frequently. It's steep,
Steep.
It's good for him, though. And I need to get back into running. Because I haven't ran in a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I ran once this year, or last year, I think. But it's I don't like running.
That's not true, because when I lived with you ran all the time.
Not out of hey, I really love this. It was necessity.
Yeah, I know, but you've run more than once this year is what or last year is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
2022, you ran when I lived with you.
Yeah, that's fair.
So.
Could be balling up this summer, though.
No, we always do, don't we?
Oh,
Name one summer when we weren't balling.
I love balling every summer.
I hate balling, but I'll sometimes go and watch you guys ball.
Yeah,
freak.
That's the only physical activity we do where I turn into a cheerleader, not a participant. So,
and I've been saying for years, one baseball game is all I ask.
I would play baseball.
It's hard because we need fucking 18 people.
I know. We don't have 18 friends.
No, we don't.
We had a group before, but they all grew up.
hey, if you listen to us and you like baseball,
I guess we
join
could
our
play
team.
5-on-5.
Yeah.
As long as we have the bases covered and a pitcher.
And a catcher.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That could work. Work.
We'll figure it out.
Well, we don't have 10 friends.
That's true. Which sucks because that's what we need for a private paintball party.
Fuck. We need more friends. All right, we're taking applications.
Be our friend.
How many friends do we have? How many real friends do we have?
How many real friends? I think that number is different. Because there
Yeah,
are some
I
people
know.
that are friends with me that aren't friends with you and
right,
Nate, and,
right.
but
No,
vice
I know.
versa too.
Just so, how many friends does this company have?
I'd say quite a few.
I think maybe 5. 6, maybe.
Somewhere around there.
We have allies, okay?
Yeah, all right.
We got people that want to see us win.
We got to do better PR.
Yeah, we do. we
I
gotta
could
get,
ask my aunts to come play.
we gotta get better at social media. We gotta give the people what they goddamn want, and more than just one podcast a week.
The fucking brothers,
You wa-
friends and family picnic / baseball.
Yeah, we
game.
can make it charitable.
We donate to who we giving the money to.
The poorest fucking brothers guest that day.
I don't know. I feel like we should find an organization.
Yeah, you got any fucking ideas?
No, I don't really look into that. I don't have the money to.
Can we donate the money to like Lego research and development?
For new sets.
Yeah.
Or like specifically request sets,
Yeah.
like the Lego Dr. Dabber.
Thank you all for
You
coming
should be
here.
able to send them pictures of things and they should be able to 3D print
Legalize
them.
it?
Yeah.
Well, you can. I think there's a creator thing where you just like create it all in this big engine, and then like you can, like,
Like I should be able to send them blueprints so I could build a Lego house.
This
that I
year,
could live
people,
in.
we're going to be streaming the 3 of us building Lego Harry Potter's Hogwarts.
hopefully.
Oh, we will.
I already have it if you guys are down. Actually, you'll never play it on the system I have it for.
We're not talking about we're talking about the Legos. Oh, I know, yeah, but like building it. Not
Oh,
like, yeah.
I thought you were talking about Lego like Harry Potter the game.
No, Lego Harry Potter,
My
the
bad.
Lego set.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yep. I was gonna say like I have it on the Switch. And I have enough controllers where we could all play it and stream it.
And we take building requests. Send us your Lego sets and
We'll
ideas.
build them.
Yeah, send us your furniture and we'll build it. No problem.
I've built so much fucking
so
furniture
much.
this week.
In general, I built so much.
Yeah, send
fucking
us
furniture.
IKEA furniture.
What?
Yeah, just send us IKEA sets.
We'll set up
Put 'em
anything
PO
for
box
you.
isn't that big.
Well, they could just like lean it out under there. I've seen the layout that they have.
Yeah, all right.
Well, goddamn, everybody. Well, Nate, it seems like it's about that time.
Yeah,
We
it's
had a
starting to feel
blast.
that way.
We're about an hour and a half in.
Glad you
All right.
guys
Wrap it
came out. We fucking love you guys. See you again next week. And follow us on Twitch at Boshna.
Sikowski stream.
And Salu.
You can listen to our podcast anywhere you fucking listen to podcasts, whether it's Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. You know the one.
You can
I don't
find
know
us
about
on
Apple, but
Yeah.
we're everywhere else.
We're on Apple Podcasts.
Are we?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh.
Good news.
I didn't
Yeah.
know because it's
Everywhere
not like
you listen to
linked up.
podcasts, people, we fucking love you. Thanks for
Yes.
coming out. Normally you'd get the audience cheer, but Nate fucked up the soundboard. But we fucking
Yeah,
love
no
you. And
outro music today.
We're out of here. But you know what though? We're out. We're gonna cut the mic, but you can hear me shooting my gun. All right, thank you.
Bam,
Bam.
bam,
Good
bam,
night.
bam, 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 bam.
Cut that shit.
Cut it.
Cut it.
Why aren't you working?
Ruh-roh,
We're
Reggie.
still live,
We
and
are.
that's a problem.
We're never gonna fix it. It's never gonna work.
You're gonna
Shut
have to
it off.
You're gonna have
Nate,
to unplug it
shut
from
it
the fucking
off.
outlet. It's taking over. It does the
Nate,
work
just
now.
unplug it.
No, because we'll lose it. Hang on, it says saving.
All right, let's go on a 24-hour pod, people.
Yeah.
And we are live, day 6. Let's get it.
Are we good?
No, I don't know. What's
Love
going
to see it.
Still live.
All right, well, if you guys have to be here, we have to be here. So
We all love it here so much. We
This is all
decided to
getting
not
cut
cut
out.
it.
it's gonna get cut. If you're gonna cut it, that's retarded.
I don't know, maybe.
Why cut it at this point? We're still live.
Yeah,
You
what
know,
the fuck?
Sadly.
You gotta struggle through the technical difficulties.
What's going on? That's not good.
I'm just gonna take dabs until Nate fixes this. So my sanity's on Nate's head.
Well, I always time it right so my food gets there as soon as I get there.
It sucks to suck,
And it's
buddy.
tricky to do that when
You're
you got
working
people-
overtime
I
tonight.
don't want to fucking work. You know, so I work till 2 o'clock every day, and I stayed till 2:06 today, and I don't do that. I don't like overtime.